Hey, welcome to the greenhouse. I grew some potatoes in here all winter long. I planted them last fall. And it looks like they're ready to see what we have. Yeah, this is, mid-spring. Let's go for it. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, in the greenhouse. I planted some seed potatoes down here in these buckets last fall, and I let them grow all winter we'll see how much success we have. So let's pull them out, get them up to the worm bin, and we'll just sift them through this wire and, see what we have. Okay, we'll start out with this one. And I'll just dump it right over the worm bin. That way all the soil goes out. And we'll collect the potatoes. Okay, I can see some spuds in here already. Not many. But let's see what we got. Oh. Some seed potatoes. I'm just going to put these out in the compost pile. Just a few. I didn't get many. This is just an experiment. I got baby potatoes out of that one. Now I'm just moving the dirt or the soil down through the screen. And that way I can see what potatoes I do have. And then the soil, I'll let the worms have their way with it. And I'll reuse the soil in more plantings in these buckets. Okay, I got all the potatoes. And this is what I got out of that one bucket right there. So not much, but we got something. There's a skin of an old potato. But these are little seed potatoes. I'll just keep these and plant them here pretty soon and grow them out to big potatoes. They'll have a whole family. Let's see. I got a container right here. I'll put it in here. The seed potatoes. And then the rest of the potatoes, this is all I ended up with. Okay, let's see what we got in the next pot. There's some sow bugs in there, or potato bugs. Oh, we're getting some. Yeah, we're getting some. Look at that. I like the screen. That's a Homestead hat for screening out potatoes out of your buckets. Yeah. I love working in the greenhouse, but we're getting into summer. It's getting too hot to work out here. Ooh, look at all these spuds. And I'll be opening all the windows here pretty soon. we're still expecting snow tonight. This is the end of May, and we never know what we're going to get as far as the weather goes up here in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest from year to year, especially in May. It may rain, it may be sunny, may be hot, it may be cold. We may have a storm. They said we're going to have a storm. Oh, I think my wife said the forecast. There is a storm in the forecast. Rain is good. Lightning is bad. We're going to have a very volatile fire season this year. And my son will be off to fire camp. Yep, there's another baby one. And another one. This screen is working out fantastic. So here's the potatoes that I got out of this plant. So let's take the seed potatoes, put them in my seed potato bucket. Yeah, I didn't get too many potatoes out of this one as far as edibles go, but I got a lot of seed. Now this side's filled up. Ooh, and look at, there's a worm. Yeah, you go back down in there. Go do your job. Go on. Potatoes and worms. Okay, last bucket. This one's taller than the others, so we'll see how well it turns out. I've got to put it over here on this other side because this side's all full. Let me get another bucket and put these food potatoes in, miniature potatoes. There we go. Oops. We'll set those aside and get this dumped out. Now this is the red potato variety. The other ones are, I think, Yukon Gold. I love red potatoes. Those are really good. And these look like they did very well. And I keep an eye out for my little worm friends too, because I suppose there's probably worms in here. No, I'm not seeing any more potatoes. Just soil. And stuff, organic material for in here too. I'll let the worms cut those down. Oh, there's one little one. Another one. And another one. Yeah, I'll have a lot of soil in here to reuse in those pots. And I'll put some rabbit fertilizer in here. See, I need another container for the red seed potatoes. Okay, I don't see any more spuds in here. So this is what I got as far as the stuff I can use in my culinary, along with these. So that's all the potatoes I got for as far as going in the kitchen. And then I've got these for my seed potatoes. Not bad, not bad at all. At least for an experiment, it's not bad at all. I'm gonna turn this over and get this dumped in here. That's what I like about this worm bin. It's an old bathtub that came with the estate when I bought the farm. And then this was, I think it was used to be a gate. Yeah, I resourced it from Acorn Acres when we lived down the street. Raised my kids on that farm down there. And brought down here, put in the resource pile, and when I got this worm bin together, after Misty Rainey built the greenhouse for me, Misty Rainey and my daughter built the greenhouse for us from the windows that I resourced from my contractor friends. They were going to take them to the dump and throw them away, and I go, no, don't throw them away. I'll stop them and I'll build me a greenhouse. Well, when we auditioned for a Homestead rescue, Misty saw my windows and she started planning. She built this greenhouse. So if you guys see it on the show, it's Honey, I Torched a Homestead, Season 2, Episode 2. They show us in reruns all the time. And our first show, we did 4 film projects with them. Our first episode was Season 2, Episode 2, Honey, I Torched the Homestead. And our show ended up becoming the fan favorite, one of the fan favorites. There's a couple more shows out there that were really good. A lot of good folks got a lot of neat stuff done for them. And we ended up coming back and doing another show for them, Homestead Hacks. Then we did another show for them called, I think it's Season 6, Savage Wilderness. We were one of 5 homesteads featured in that special. And then most recently, Season 11, we were in a special on Christmas Eve called Homestead and Chill. So those are just showed updates of what the Hansons did on our homestead and what other homesteaders have done. But it's kind of cool because the show is so popular worldwide. They, like I said, they show us in reruns all the time on Discovery Channel or Animal Planet, and they dub our voices in different languages all over the world. So on TV, I speak fluent German, fluent Portuguese, fluent French, fluent this. I lived in Korea for a year, so I know how to speak Korean. I've been to Japan, know how to speak a little bit of Japanese, and I know how to speak a little bit of Spanish. But the only foreign language I know fluently is Canadian, eh? I have a brother that lives up there, and then I have cousins by the dozens and a 2 nephews and a niece. Well, I got spuds for the table. That's cool. Something I grew throughout the winter in my greenhouse for growing stuff. At least I know where my food is coming from. And speaking of which, there's the garden. That's what it looks like this going towards the end of May. I've been busy, really busy. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys joined me in this gardening episode. Just checking out my experiment of growing spuds in the greenhouse in pots throughout the winter. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Please stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up and please share my videos on your social media platforms. It helps grow the channel. Hey, thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you guys in my next adventure. And so thank you. In Korean, it's 감사합니다. In Spanish, it's gracias. In Canadian, it's thank you, eh?